A South Korean girl visited North Korea. She was only 9 years old. That girl was me. This happened when the Kumgang Mountain tours had just started. Back then, South Koreans could not simply drive into North Korea like people might imagine today. There were no regular roads connecting the two sides for tourists. So we traveled there by Hyundai cruise ship. And one of the strangest part was where we stayed. Many tourists did not sleep on land. We stayed in a floating hotel anchored out at sea. At first, this sounded exciting, but it was actually one of the hardest parts of the trip. Every night, the hotel rocked with the waves. I got horribly seasick. From what I remember, the windows could not even be opened, so the room felt very stuffy and uncomfortable. By morning, I was already exhausted, but once we arrived at Mount Kumgang, everything felt different. The mountain was unbelievably beautiful. It was also freezing cold. The trails were so icy that I had to wear crampons. My face turned red from the cold. And halfway up the mountain, I saw something I will never forget. The snow came all the way up to the knees. I had never seen snow that deep before, and I have not seen snow like that since. Everything around me looked so untouched, so quiet, almost unreal. But as a child, what stayed with me was not only the mountain, it was also the people. That was the first time I've ever seen North Koreans in my real life. I remember seeing North Korean workers standing neatly in certain places. They were not doing anything dramatic. They were simply there. But to me, they felt like people from a world I had never seen before. I was curious. I wanted to say hello. I wanted to ask simple questions. But tourists were not allowed to freely talk to locals, Koreans, or staff members. As a 9 years old girl, I could not understand why. I remember thinking, why can't I just say hello? I was not thinking about politics. I was just curious about the people standing in front of me. Another thing I remember clearly was the photography rules. Even though we had paid for the trip, we could not really take pictures everywhere. There were places where taking photos was restricted. As a child, I could not understand that either. I just thought, why is taking a picture such a big deal? And then there was the food. During the trip, I tried Pyongyang cold noodles, and here is my unpopular opinion. I did not really like them. Maybe my 9-year-old taste buds expected something sweeter or stronger. But I remember the noodles tasting surprisingly plain. So years later, whenever I saw South Korean celebrities talking about how amazing Pyongyang cold noodles were, I always thought, really? Because that is not how I remember them. Looking back then, I do not remember North Korea through politics. I remember it through the eyes of a little girl. A girl who got seasick on the floating hotel. A girl who saw snow deeper than her knees. A girl who wanted to say hello to people she was not allowed to talk to. A girl who could not understand why taking photos was restricted. And a girl who saw one of the most beautiful mountains she would ever see. This is the North Korea I remember. And if you enjoyed hearing this story, please like and subscribe.